The Shah is the leader of Iran for, I don't know, 37 years, 38 years, 39, somewhere in the high 30s, right? He was there. Can you pull up how many years he was in reign? 38 years, 41 to 79. Okay, 38 years. And he improves the economy, allows women to vote. Women have freedom. They're not forced to get married at a young age, 9 years old, 8 years old, 10 years old, all that stuff gone. Great relationship with the West. People travel in and out. He falls. He leaves. He dies. Khomeini comes in. IRGC comes in. I had the former founder of IRGC here doing a podcast with us a few months ago. And then it's been now 46 years, okay? And everyone's been waiting for his son to go back and bring freedom to Iran, Reza Pahlavi, whose son, we've had him on here a few times as well. And nothing's happened. I think he's a nice guy. I don't think he's his father to be tougher or his grandfather. He's a nice guy. And lots of people have been waiting for him to do it. I don't think he wants to do the job. I don't think he's going to do the job. And he keeps saying peaceful. We have to do it peacefully, 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 peacefully. But this is not the job of anybody, okay? The revolution of the Shah leaving wasn't peacefully. It was nasty. But they've had control for 46 years. If the CIA and others really wanted Iran to fall the last 46 years, it was a lot easier to do it under the Shah than it would be now. Why hasn't U.S., MI6, Mossad, the Middle East became chaotic after the Shah fell? If we keep hearing these stories about, let me tell you, what's the word I'm looking for, that they got involved to create a coup, and whatever the word is. If they have the playbook, if they know how to do it, if they know Iran is chaotic, and they call it what's the phrase they say of terrorism? They're the such and such of terrorism. Like they're the ones that generated all over the world. Why hasn't MI6, Mossad, and U.S. worked together, state sponsor of terrorism? Yeah. Why haven't they worked together to cause a fall? 46 years, you left them alone? Why?
So this is where uncomfortable truths have to be said, right?
Sure.
Iran is not a priority for the United States. And when you have friends like...
For 46 years, it's not been a priority?
Why would it be a priority? Russia's not a priority for the United States either anymore. They don't touch our economy. They don't touch our people. We're militarily insulated against them. And most important of all, Pat, we have friends who they have to go through first. So it's a problem that we outsource. It's Saudi Arabia's problem. It's Israel's problem. It's the UAE's problem. It's Jordan's problem. These are all allies that we have. And we give them money. We have military bases that they host. We feed them intelligence, and they take action on the intelligence. A big part of the reason why Netanyahu, even still to this day, doesn't have to kowtow to the United States is because he understands the leverage he has. He understands that he is the wall that protects the United States and the Western allies from Iran. And it makes it so that we can spend our money on something else, and he spends his money and his lives protecting the rest of us against Iran. Okay. If it was a priority for us, like it was on the day that Trump went in and blew up the nuclear sites, when it's a priority for us, we reach right into that cookie jar and do our thing. But when it's not a priority for us, we reach into other cookie jars.
So when you say they have to go through somebody else, it's kind of like before you can come fight me, kick this guy's ass, that guy's, then you can come talk to me about fight. Okay, it's like a weight class. You got to come up. Okay, so then if that's the case, in this case, wouldn't that paint Israel as the protector to what Iran could do to others? If that's the case, why are they not seen and they're getting the level of criticism they've been getting the last 2 years, 2.5 years?
So first of all, it took them 2.5 years to get this current level of criticism, right? Right now is when you have...
It's been about a year. They're getting destroyed right now on online. Like the people are going after Israel in a hardcore way.
Online. Online is the masses. The masses have no authority. Well, what I'm concerned about is how do Western leaders treat them?
Did you hear that, Rob?
Yeah. The masses don't matter. Wow. And if the masses think they matter, that's why they're the masses. Israel
Online
understands.
influencers, YouTubers, podcasters.
We can talk and people can carry our voice, but what can we do to affect policy, man? Not a thing. Affecting policy isn't profitable either. So that's why YouTube can turn us off if they don't like what we have to say, right? Facebook can quiet you if they don't like what you have to say. So what power do we really have, right? We have to avoid certain keywords so that we don't get canceled by the organization, not by the internet.
But do you think, for a guy that's very open about the fact that Mossad is extremely reckless, very open about the fact that, we don't have to solve Iran's problem because that's Israel's problem. We just give them the money and you go do it, right? What do you need? Here, go do it. It's on you, and you guys pretty much can self-sustain yourself.
Even better, we don't give you the money. We sell you the weapons, so we make the profit, but you're still buying in American dollars.
So do you think the level of criticism Israel's been getting the last 2 years, people don't know the full story of the role they play that's positive for the world?
100%.
Really?
100%. It's 100% true.
I would have not guessed you would have said that.
So I am a staunch supporter of Israel's importance to the United States.
Holy shit. Tell
Absolutely.
Me why.
Because they are the first wall of fucking defense for us. There's a reason that we fucked everybody up so much at the end of World War II, because we had to build walls around the American boundary. We needed to manipulate Europe. NATO is there to protect us. We're not there to help Europe. NATO's there to protect us. Israel's there to protect us. We continue our presidents like Biden call the Saudi Arabian prince all sorts of horrible names and promise justice, but it never happens because Saudi Arabia protects us. Americans for sure don't want our enemies at the gate. So we let our enemies go to other gates. And then in diplomatic channels, military channels, and intelligence channels, we give them the tools to fight the fight. Why do we continue to support Ukraine? Because they are weakening Russia. That benefits us. Hurts Ukraine, but as a very pragmatic fact, a Ukraine death does not equal an American death. Not in the eyes of an American. Certainly not in the eyes of the American administration.
Okay, so if that's the case, and we're going with the role Israel plays, how have they gotten the reputation they have right now that they control American politicians, they fund American politicians, they're doing all this stuff? And by the way, it's documented. AIPAC spends the money, they're hardcore, or they're always going out there and, lobbying and, hey, we're this and we need you to come and we'll travel you and we'll send you this one. How have they gotten the level of criticism they have? And why isn't half the market believing them? They're like, nah, I'm not with you. I think you guys are, Trump is a puppet to Bibi and Israel, all this stuff that you started here.
So a big part of that is because Israel doesn't trust us. They know we have set them up to take bullets instead of our people. They know that we put them into a country that's surrounded by their enemies. They understand that every proposition and accord that we try to force them into benefits us more than it benefits them. Israel's not stupid. Israelis are very, very smart, very entrepreneurial, very self-defensive. Like, they understand that nobody's there to help them. We as Americans, we forget that we have institutions that protect us. We have partnerships that we believe in. We pay health insurance so that we're not going to get sick. Like, we have this false idea that we're safe. Israelis don't carry that idea. They know they're not safe. So they do whatever it takes to get them just an inch more of security. So they reach back into the United States and they do lobby for what they believe in. And they do try to take advantage of markets when they can and leverage relationships when they can. I mean, there's this phenomenal book called Thou Shalt Prosper, written by a rabbi about why business benefits from these five principles of Hebrew, of Judaism. Phenomenal book. Every business leader should read this book. But in that, he very clearly lays out how the traditional beliefs of Judaism translate directly to business benefit. And the same thing, I guarantee you, applies in some other book to political benefit.
Nowadays, more than ever, the brand you wear reflects and represents who you are. So for us, if you wear a Future Looks Bright hat or a Valuetainment gear, you're telling the world, I'm optimistic. I'm excited about what's going to be happening, but you're a free thinker. You question things. You like debate. And by the way, last year, 120,000 people got a piece of Future Looks Bright gear with Valuetainment. We have so many new things. The cufflinks are here. New Future Looks Bright. This is my favorite, the green one. Just yesterday, somebody placed an order for 100 of these. If you watch the PBD podcast, you got a bunch to choose from. White ones, black ones. If you smoke cigars and you come to our cigar lounge, we have this high quality lighter cutter and a holder for the cigars. We got sweaters with the Valuetainment logo on it. We got mugs. We got a bunch of different things. But if you believe the future looks bright, if you follow our content and what we represent with Valuetainment, with PBD Podcast, go to vtmerch.com. And by the way, if you order right now, there's going to be a special VT gift inside just for you. So again, go to vtmerch.com, place your order, tell the world that you believe the future looks bright. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.